Hey, I'm Snake,
I'm Hammer.
and this is a new
I'm
podcast experiment we are going to be doing.
Yeah, this is sort of our sort of chance to throw our hats into the ring of political discourse and sort of say, hey, look, maybe not everyone can get along, but there is some sort of compromise we can reach.
Yep, we've been friends for for going on 4 years now, and we both have opposite political alignments. So our main goal with
Yeah.
this is to prove that just because you disagree politically doesn't mean you can't be friends.
And we're not saying you have to compromise your beliefs. Let's clarify here. We're not saying, just because, you believe someone and someone like let's say you're, gay like me because I'm trans. And like if my friend here, Snake, believed that I shouldn't exist, we'd probably have to, stop or at least have a serious conversation.
I would
We're not
appreciate
saying that,
I'd appreciate if they didn't give an example that could be cropped to make me look worse, but basically the
no,
idea.
I'm saying you support trans people. I'm making you look good here. No, but
But
what I'm saying is we're not saying compromise on your core beliefs. We're saying reach out. Everyone's human. Some people think differently. Figure out why they think differently. If you believe you're right, try and change their mind. You know.
yeah, but also if they don't want you to change their mind, just respect that and just move on as without bringing up politics.
Yeah, if you need to have a friendship where you and X don't talk about politics, you and X don't talk about politics. You can still be friends.
Yeah. So I should all. So I should clarify that this will all be completely unscripted. We will edit the video down occasionally, but we believe that this should be as honest as possible to show an authentic relationship, well, friendship between two people who have opposite political opinions. As such, we will not be scripting these videos out beforehand because that would remove the authenticity.
Yeah, I feel strongly, and so does Snake, that it would remove something from the videos. It would take some level of realness away. So I myself am technically cannot speak today. I'm an anarcho-communist in that I believe that absence of governments and states, all that happy fun. But maybe not governments. I need to clarify that with more nuance later on. But I'm an anarcho-communist. Let's leave it at that. You want to go ahead and give the fine folks at home your political descriptions there, Snake?
I am a moderate moderation libertarian, as I like to call it. Essentially, I am libertarian, but I do not believe in borderline anarchy. I just believe that the government should and everyone should just have a policy of live and let you live. Only use laws to protect life. Other than that, the government should pretty much leave everyone be. I do, unlike what most cliche libertarian beliefs are, though, I do agree. I do feel taxes are a necessary thing.
See? Already we're getting into the weeds of it. Snake here is actually one of my favorite people that I've ever spoken to politically just because I feel he has something to say that's actually worthwhile. Something I greatly respect. I don't know that I have that much to say that you haven't heard on the internet before. I mean, you're inundated by communists if you're on any part of the internet, so I imagine I'm a bit cliche and old hat, but
Yeah.
I
So
still want to throw my
I
voice in.
I'd like to clarify a lot of the things we will say may be things you have heard before just because every take has been said already on the line. Our goal is to we provide both perspectives together, and our
Yeah,
goal isn't to convince you of something or say these people are wrong. It's to show people can get along even if they disagree. They can laugh at things they don't agree with. If that together, if they even if they disagree on other political things, it's just our goal is to show that politics should not interfere with friendships.
yeah, exactly. We're trying to break politics down and say, here is this politics. This is something that is incredibly important to humanity, incredibly important to your life, incredibly important to me, and incredibly important to Snake. But you can live outside of it. You don't need to be all consumed. And sure, being very politically active myself, I am very strongly opinionated. I hold these beliefs to be part of who I am, but I don't let them define my every interaction.
We also do hope to have a conversation with some. We do hope to have collabs with
Not just
other
yeah.
YouTubers and political influencers if we get big enough. We do not expect that to happen in the near future, but eventually we would like to have debates with people like Blair White. I
Yeah,
believe their name is Sydney Watson. Milo
we're
Green,
not
I
we're not
think, is one.
we're not at any point trying to get on these people and get them on for dunks. We're not going to pull Blair White in here and be like, why are you evil or some stupid shit like that. What we're trying to do is we're trying to give both perspectives at all times so that you can get a nuanced view of reality because nothing is ever black and white. I mean, everything is shades of gray. Everything is nuanced. Every take has like 17 layers of explanation that go into making the entire, opinion. Everyone is nuanced, and we're trying to provide the best balance of nuance that we can from a right libertarian and left libertarian perspective at the same time, so that you can take our beliefs and judge them against your own and say, hey, what do I agree with you here? What do I disagree with you on this? I like what you said about Y, but what you said about X, you're just completely wrong. And if you think we're wrong, email us. And if you have if you want to come on and talk, or even if especially if you have a small political channel, please do not be afraid to contact us.
I would like to edit that with if you disagree and want to come on, or if you ever want to come on the channel and talk, do a collab. If you're a YouTuber, if not a YouTuber, just pop on as a guest star or something. Email us.
Exactly.
Otherwise, state your disgruntledness in the comments, and we will try to get back with you.
And this is something we haven't discussed about. I think it's entirely likely we will be responding to comments in videos. So if you really just cannot get over your disagreement, just hit us up on the channel email, comment, tell us how stupid you think we are, and we'll try and get back to you and tell you why we disagree.
Yes.
Because that's all politics is.
Also, we should also clarify, we do not support anyone running a hate campaign against anyone we disagree with.
Yeah, that's especially important. If we're dunking on some tanky or some Nazbol, right? And you come on and get on their channel and start dropping hate comments. We do not support that. We're not trying to spread more hate than it's already on the internet. We're simply trying to provide our political views in a way that is, a bit more nuanced.
Oh,
we're not supporting hate.
I also forgot to mention with beliefs. It's worth mentioning also. I am not extremist, but I am deist, agnosticist Christian. And I believe I believe Hammer is atheist. Is that correct?
Spiritualistic in some capacity. I haven't yet nailed down exactly what I believe.
Yeah. So just know we will probably also be looking at other things.
Religious.
Yeah, we will also probably be looking at religious stuff, and just know we believe most beliefs and ideas are valid. Most ideas and nearly all beliefs are valid in their own way. So
I also want to say, just because we're advocating for compromise, we're not saying you have to compromise on literally every belief. That's something I want to clarify. If you're a fellow trans person such as myself, and you're trying to be friends with someone, and that person is like, hey, by virtue of being trans, you're this evil, creature of Satan. You don't have to be friends with that person. That's not reasonable anymore.
Yeah.
What we're trying to do is say, yeah.
I was say, or on the other hand, if you meet someone who's like, or if you meet someone who's like, well, a BuzzFeed article and is like, all white people should feel bad or something, you also don't have to be friends with them. When we're saying
we're not telling you to compromise on your morals. We're just saying, see if you can find the middle ground.
Compromise. We're saying compromise with other opinions, but we're not saying you have to be friends with someone that hates the very concept of what you are.
Exactly. And that's why that's something that's very important to me. I am myself, hated a lot of times for my very expression of who I am as a being. So I completely understand if you hear this and you're like, but are you telling me to ally with someone who would see me, put in degraded? No. Your morals and your identity are exceedingly important. You should be able to stick to them. We're just saying, see if you can't find that middle ground. And if you can't, that's okay. No harm done. At least theoretically. Now, if they are harming your mental health, get the hell out of there.
Yeah. But if any political YouTubers want to do a collab for some reason, we'd be more than happy to. Just send us an email at just send us an email. I'll include the email in the description, and just if you feel like supporting us, are interested in this, we are going to be doing podcast style, so you don't need the visuals to understand what's going on. So just
Yeah. Unless, even if we bring on like some written article, we will read out the sections of the article we find pertinent. We will provide context because context matters. That is something I believe in. So, anything else? There's Nick?
not that I can think of. So just if you're interested, do definitely subscribe. We'll be uploading as often as possible, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.
Have a nice day. Hammer out.